Do you have some beautiful pumpkins and want to freeze them for eating later in the year? This is a super easy method for preparing your pumpkins or winter squash for the freezer. Hello, my name is Lynn Gillespie and I want to welcome you to the Living Farm. And here on the farm we grow lots of pumpkins and we freeze them for eating later in the year. So this method works for any winter squash or any of the pumpkins. Now my favorite are butternut and just regular pumpkins. So the secret here is to cook the pumpkin before you freeze it. So here are the 7 easy steps to making pumpkin puree for the freezer. So number 1 is to cut your pumpkin in half. So this one happens to be cut in half. Sometimes you need to go get a strong man to get your pumpkin cut in half. So if you need a little help, get a little help. And so then the next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and clean out all the seeds and all the strings here and get our pumpkin ready to roast. We're going to cook this before we put it in the freezer. The cooking process actually helps to stop the enzymes from ripening the pumpkin flesh, and so it's going to come out of the freezer a better product than if you just froze it straight up. Alrighty, so once you got all the seeds and the strings out of your pumpkin, then you want to take this and you're going to turn it upside down in a roasting pan. You're going to put 1 inch of water in this roasting pan, and then this is going to go into the oven, and you're going to roast these for about 2 hours at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or until the flesh is soft, until you can take a knife and go through that and check that. So I do have some that I did roast, so I want to show you that. So here's one that's already roasted, and as you can see, the knife goes easily through that. So what we want to do with this now is to go ahead and get the flesh out of the shell, and it comes out very easily at this point. You're just going to scoop it out, put it in a bowl. See there, very easy, very soft, and that's the stage you want to get it to. If it's hard or you're working too hard to try to scrape that out, just go ahead and put it back in the oven and cook it a little bit more, because you may need to get it a little bit softer. Okay, so once we got it in there, I'm going to mash that up a little bit just to make sure that it's all soft. And then we're going to put this in a 2-cup freezer container. Hang on, let me grab one. Okay, so you want a 2-cup freezer container. You could use a freezer bag, but I prefer a container so I can stack them. And then you're just going to put the pumpkin into the container. And then you can pop this in the freezer. And one of these containers is about enough to make 1 pumpkin pie or a batch of pumpkin cookies. If you want to make soup, you probably want to get 2 of these out just so that you have a little bit more material. So you can pack that in there. I need a little more. Haha, I have another one. So we're going to get a little more. Because I want to pack this full. I roast several pumpkins at a time just so we can have a lot of pumpkin pie around here. It's one of the favorites of the family. So. All right, there we go. That's nice and full. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put the lid on this. And then you want to label this so that you can tell what it is in the freezer. And you want to put the date on it, because it's usually good for about a year once it goes in the freezer. But it's a great way to make pumpkin pies and any of your other favorite pumpkin recipes. If you're going to make pie, you can use this 2-cup, and that will make 1 pie. So you can just follow your favorite pumpkin pie recipe with this. So freezing your extra pumpkins is a great way to have pumpkin soup, pie, or cookies all year round. And if you'd like to learn more about preserving or growing your own food, you can learn more from our High Performance Garden Show. So in the show, we teach how to grow and preserve over 30 different fruits and vegetables. It's free, it's online, and you can watch it anytime. You can find the show at our website, thelivingfarm.org/high-performance-garden-show, or I'll put it in the description below. You can click on the link there. So what vegetable or fruit would you like to learn how to grow or preserve? Go ahead and leave us a list in the comment section below, and please subscribe for more growing and preserving videos, and I want to thank you for watching.